Hello and welcome to Dad Got This, and today we answer the tough questions like, will a Ninja Woodfire be able to cook a pizza, not the oven, just this regular guy? And what do you call a fake pizza? A pepperoni. Yeah. Today is somewhat of a viewer request. Somebody left a comment on one of my videos about, great, you have the pizza oven, I don't have that. I have the regular Ninja. Can it cook a pizza? I said, I don't know. I've never tried that. So I'm gonna try that, but I had to wait. That's why it took a little while, because I was waiting for this to come in. The full flat top for the XL. Now I have the half flat top, half grill, but that's not gonna work. We need a full flat surface, almost like a pizza stone, to sit in this thing to try to cook a good pizza. So I had to order this off of Amazon. It took a little while to get here, but it's finally here. For today's cook, I'm using my smoking pecan pellets. I love these things. They give a great flavor. They smoke really well. They last a long time. Load up your hopper. Give it the dad shake. That either compacts the pellets, gives lots of air and separation, or does absolutely nothing. Still do it every time. Turn this bad boy on. Aircrisp it is. Aircrisp goes to 450. So we're gonna see how that works. Maybe we're gonna air fry a pizza? I don't know, this is testing. And for time, we're gonna set it to an hour because I really wanna preheat and heat soak this grill so that way we get the best results. Make sure we got the wood fire on and hit start. Only took a few minutes to get this to say add food, which means it's all preheated. We got smoky going on, but I'm more concerned at what is the temperature of the flatbed. So we're gonna open this up. And I have my handy dandy thermometer. Okay, that guy's only 237. That's not very hot. That was my concern. I'm wondering if maybe right before I put the pizza on a couple minutes, we'll do some mode switching. We'll set it to grill high heat, heat up the flatbed, switch it back to smoker, and see how that goes. That's the plan. First thing we need is some cheese. I'm using some fresh mozzarella, or mozzarella, depending on if you're an Italian from New Jersey, or a regular person. I'm an Italian from New Jersey. I'm going to attempt to grate this. This stuff does not grate the best, but we'll give it a shot. That went better than expected. We need some pizza dough. This is pizza dough that I made in my last video from Vito Iscapelli's recipe, and it has been the best pizza dough I have ever had. It also was frozen so that I could reuse it. This is my first time attempting to use the frozen dough. So what I did was I just took it out of the fridge, and I should have coated this in olive oil when I froze them, or kind of taken them out of the bag frozen, because now I've got a little bit of an issue. This is a very sticky dough. Okay, this isn't too bad. We'll just roll her out like that. Forgot the number one important thing for dealing with this dough, which is olive oil. Be right back. A bit of olive oil on my hands, and we should be able to work with the dough without it being sticky. Perfect. Now, I think I'm gonna form this back into a dough ball. I may have let it sit out too long, but I think we're gonna be okay. We've been on Aircrisp for about 15 minutes. Let's see what our flatbed's looking like now. Okay, about 375. Still, we'd like it to be 400 or 500, but I don't think we're ever gonna get that. Just not gonna happen. So what we are going to do, set this to the grill high setting. Let that guy go while we make our pizza. I want a really thin pizza because I think that's gonna cook better. So we're gonna separate this into 2 dough balls. Semolina flour. We use semolina flour so that we don't have to add more of the actual pizza flour to our dough. So we're just gonna go ahead and coat this in this. And now we are ready to just basically stretch the dough. Pull it like that, spin it, pull it, and just kind of start pushing our dough out wider into more of our shape that we want, more of our circle. Now, I'm working plan is to make this a thin crust pizza. I think a thin crust is going to cook faster, which will give us a little bit better results. So we're working this guy, we're just pulling. We should be able to do a little bit of the stretchy stretch. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that flatness.
A quick switch back to air fryer.
Okay, we are at 450 on our grill grate. That's good. Hopefully it retains some of that heat. Time to make a pizza. Some semolina flour. For pizza sauce, I just did a video where I made a bunch of red sauces using all different kinds of canned tomatoes to see if it's worth spending the money on San Marzano tomatoes. If you want to see that video, I'll put the link in the description. So I'm just going to use some of this red sauce. It's not traditional pizza sauce, but you know what? It will do. Take a little bit of olive oil, and I'm gonna put it around the edge of my crust. That should help from a little bit of burning problems. Cheese. This has got some moisture in it, so you don't want to put too much because it's gonna spread. Let's see, we got some slidage. Slidage is good. We're gonna let that go for, I don't know, 5 minutes at least. Because this oven doesn't cook at a ridiculous 700 degrees and it's not a pizza oven, I'm not expecting like a 2-minute pizza. We're gonna have to probably cook this a little bit more and see how it goes. Very interested to see how this turns out. I do love my pizza oven from Ninja though. If I have a chance, I'm probably gonna use that. But if you don't have that, we're gonna find out. We're coming up on that 2.5-minute mark. Let's see how we're looking. We're looking like a pizza. We'll let it go for the rest of the 5 minutes. Don't wanna undercook it. 5 minutes. That's a pretty solid looking pizza. It's not bad. We've got a little bit of browning. That's probably so hot it's gonna burn my face off, but that's ridiculously hot. One bite, everybody knows the rules. Ooh, that is crisp. The dough is cooked all the way through. I do taste a little bit of that smokiness. I don't know, like 9.2? Man, that is good. For the results we got out of this sucker, I'm interested to see what the flatbed's at right now still. Do I need to redo my flatbed trick? Yep. We're still only at 390. So, I think my trick, so we're gonna do another one. We're gonna go ahead and set this to grill high, and let that guy heat up. We're gonna do another pie. We'll do a bigger one this time. A little bit of olive oil on the hands, and then we should be able to just get it into a ball. A little bit of sauce. A mistake a lot of people make is they add too much sauce, and you get it wet and goopy. Since we're almost ready, I'm gonna switch this guy over to Aircrisp 450. Woodfire. I skipped all the preheats by holding down that start button because we are already preheated. And we got our little bit of olive oil for the edges. That should be good. 420, that's good. Pizza down. We're gonna do this one for 5 minutes also. Check it halfway. Might have to go longer. It is a little bit bigger pizza. 2.5 minutes. See how she looks. Fantastic. We're gonna let that go the rest of the 5 minutes. All right, 5 minutes is up. Let's get her off. I may not have followed my own advice well enough on that. I might have a little bit too much sauce and a little bit too much cheese. It's a little soupy, but it's a fantastic pie. I would say that that definitively answers the question, can the Ninja Woodfire pizza? Yeah, it can. This may actually change my recommendation for people. I always kind of was like, if I were to pick one, I might actually pick the pizza oven because of the fact I can do pizzas in it. It got to 700 degrees. You know, I like the fact I can do really good pizzas but I could still use it as a smoker. You can do really good pizzas. Use this as a smoker. It's internet connected. It has a bunch of extra features that the other one doesn't. So yeah, it doesn't go to 700, but I'm not that worried about it. There are very rare cases that I need 700 degrees. Even if I'm searing a steak, I can still get it done with that, or hit it with a propane torch, or throw it in my new infrared grill. Even if I didn't have all of those other options, I still think this would be my recommendation. If you're looking to get one smoker or one cooking utensil from that Ninja Woodfire outdoor family, get the Pro XL. Get the bigger one because it's bigger and it's going to give you a lot more versatility. And buy that flat top accessory. That is 100% hands down the best thing you can buy for this grill. Smash burgers, pizzas, anything you can think of. Cheesesteaks I'm even thinking about doing. Blown away by how good this pizza came out. The undercarriage is really what defines a good pizza. And this one has like charring on the bottom. It's pretty good. Is it as good as the pizza ovens? No. But it's like 90% of it. Makes the extra features you get with this way worth the 10% sacrifice on pizzas. I just can't get over it. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to be out here doing a lot of testing, different ideas and whatnot. Now, I'll throw all of the instructions on how to pull this off exactly down in the description below. I'll probably even throw it up on dadgotthis.com. I'll throw down all the information. If you'd like to pick up one of these Ninja Woodfire grills, I'll get a link for that. It is an affiliate link. It does help me out. I would appreciate it. If you want to see how I made this pizza dough and everything and how to make a great pizza sauce, I'll throw a link down to that video that I did. Please like, subscribe, comment, share the video to people. YouTube doesn't care that you watched the video. YouTube cares that you interact with the video. So the more you can interact with the video, the better it's going to do for me and help me out. And then you'll get more, great content out of that. It's a win-win for both of us, I think. I also have memberships available now. If you'd like to support this channel, think about becoming a member. There's all kinds of fun benefits like shout outs, producer credits. You can get on my Christmas card list. All that information also down in the description. Last thing we need to answer is, what happens when you cross 27 knives with a pizza? Little Caesars. Dad may tell horrible pizza jokes, cook great pizza in the Ninja Woodfire oven. That's not even the oven, that's the grill. However, there's one thing Dad will never do, and that is an outro. So that's it. Bye.
This episode of Dad Got This was brought to you by our producers. Thank you very much.